Empowered Futures will consider the controversial nature of energy, and renewable energy in particular. Power is not just energy, it is also political power. And if we are to take serious the transition to low-carbon energy production, then power and also the disagreements surrounding energy production are going to have to be dealt with carefully. Empowered Futures is a research school for PhD candidates who are particularly interested in the controversy surrounding energy and considering these different factors. We all see the world through different eyes. Values change across communities, to nations, to regions, to cultures and societies. This difference also relates to our understandings of change and development. And in this regard, it has importance as well for our understanding of energy development. Take, for example, the building that's behind me. This is a biofuel energy plant that provides energy and heating for the Norwegian University of Life Sciences and for local municipal buildings. It is both wonderful and awful at the same time. It's wonderful in the sense that it provides us cheap and clean energy, but it's also awful in the sense that it's quite the eyesore in an otherwise beautiful cultural landscape and a wonderful campus that we have here, a very green campus that we have here at NMBU. This is just a very local controversy, but this we can also scale up. And indeed, energy controversies can be seen taking place at local, national, and international levels. At the local level here in Norway, we've had major confrontations and disagreements over the building of wind power plants and hydroelectric schemes. At the national level, there's an ongoing discussion about energy prices and about the future of Norway. Will the future of Norway be as an oil producer or as an oil producer and renewable energy producer? Will Norway become the battery for Europe, or will it be something else entirely? In geopolitics, energy is also highly controversial. This has been made obvious as well in recent days. In the European context, we see that energy has become controversial very much as a result of what has occurred in terms of energy provision resulting from the Russia-Ukraine war.
Being concerned about the climate crisis and global resource consumption, I really wanted to study what's happening right at the doorstep. At this moment, there are huge efforts to electrify transportations through electric vehicles. There are also huge investments into renewable energy and so-called green technologies. And we are in a sort of wave of green industrialization. One of those technologies is batteries, not only for cars, but also for energy storage. And at the moment, there are several large-scale battery factories under construction and planning in Norway, so-called gigafactories. In places where they are built, they are met with a lot of optimism, coming with the promise of several thousand workplaces. My PhD research wants to study what this new industry means to people in Norway. How do they imagine their futures and their communities' futures with a gigafactory in town? But also what kind of conflicts and dilemmas this new industry might give rise to. The research school is a fantastic place to meet other scholars that work on similar topics to discuss matters of energy and resources. And when doing a PhD, it is extremely important to be able to talk to others, to support each other, and also test your own ideas. The second aspect is that the research school allows to interact with people from outside of academia, like in energy companies and governments. This is really great to share our knowledge and our research, but it's also important to challenge each other in our work.
Our research school has been financed by the Norwegian Research Council and the programme for research schools for social relevance. In our research school, we do not have finance for financing full PhD positions, but we do have resources to fund a series of activities which are specialised in terms of preparing candidates for future careers in energy transition or energy development. We've also formed a series of agreements with partner organizations. These partner organizations include universities here in Norway and abroad. They include public and private institutions, and they include government regulatory bodies and civil society organizations. All of these organizations agree on the importance of navigating the controversies around energy transition. And all agree as well to participate in a research school where they host and where they assist the development of skills training for future careers. Now, this is not going to be something that is simple and easy, but we all recognize as well that this will be interesting, necessary, but at the same time, I think that there will be a lot of learning